Yo, Hedgie, how you doing? Just gonna, quickly open the chat on my phone. And we're good to go. Once again. Yo, what's up, John? How you doing? Dude, I'm doing great. Only 2 days till as Ski Ridge, well, the update in general comes out. And I've been just grinding foxes now, and just hoping I get this great one before the update, which most likely will not happen, considering how slow the grind is, but you know, maybe this will be the lucky grind where I get a sub 1000. But who knows? I only have still one sub 1000, which is kinda crazy, and that one is 239, and that's by far my shortest grind I've ever got, so... Good to hear, John. There we go. Is that floating or not? I don't think so. Oh. Hold on. Nah. I think we're good. So, I have now 504 males killed, and I'm, well, over 1000 kills into the grind itself, I guess, since you also have to shoot the females, but those don't actually count towards the great one, which is, obviously a bit of a shame, but no can do. I've only got 1 diamond and 1 piebald since I came back, which is a bit unfortunate. It's been a bit dry, but well, that's just the kind of foxes for you. Oh yeah, I'm excited for this new map. I will single-handedly make the beavers go extinct, yeah. Can't wait to get my revenge on those freaking beavers. Those beavers will not stand a chance, I'm telling you. There is no fox here, I don't think, yeah. This fox grind is like actually really brutal. Like really brutal. Getting a tar grind to work is what makes, in my opinion, the tar the hardest great one, but like the actual grinding process, I would say fox is by far the most brutal grind. But I don't know. I think these grinds are pretty close to each other in difficulty. Just because how slow and painful this grinding part is for the fox. Yo, rate this idea. I'm gonna make a vid where I can't end the video until I get the new great one. I'm gonna try and be the first to get it, which won't happen probably, sadly. I mean, if you want to, but I think it's a bit of a crazy idea though, because how rare great ones are. You could try. I mean, I would honestly set a time limit, obviously, because a great one can take only 1 kill, or it can take 100,000 kills, you know? Even more than that if you're really unlucky, right? So... But yeah, I'm also gonna go pretty crazy on the mule deer grind when the update comes out. By the way, what do you guys think about the mule deer great one? I mean, we haven't seen a lot of footage of it yet, but based on that one little teaser we got, what are your guys' thoughts? I already gave my thoughts a bit before, if you guys saw that on a community post, but yeah. I am kinda... I don't know. Personally, my biggest problem with it currently is that I don't really like the rack we've seen so far. But like, I'm sure that's not like, you know, the only rack it has. I really hope Not all of them are based on that same, like, shape, you know? I hope it's kind of like Fallow, where it's like 4 very different types of racks. That's like my main thing I'm hoping for currently. Which I'm sure it will be. I mean, it's not gonna be only the 1 rack. I'm really excited to see the first 2, like, holy. It has a lot of potential. I'm not gonna judge it at all before I've actually seen it. Yeah, we have waited for it a long time. Yeah, exactly, it looks so much like a reindeer. I don't know what to think about it. It's kind of weird, but I don't know. Yeah, I would have probably preferred an elk. If I could have chosen, I would have probably picked bighorn sheep, if I'm honest. Or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I really hope the fur types are gonna be really good. Really? Okay, good. These foxes are brutal too, because like actually the shooting part is pretty difficult at times. When they start fleeing, they are a pain to try to hit. And then you need to come back to shoot them again, and it's just like wasting your time a bit. One thing I've noticed with this grind is like taking your time on a run is like not a problem. Because with this grind you can just be as fast as you physically can. Just go around this freaking island over and over and over and over again endlessly until you get the great one. Because they spawn all over the place constantly, so technically there really isn't even like a run you do. You just kind of go through this island in a cycle constantly. I don't know, it's a bit different. Also, like, it's super interesting how you need to shoot all of the females as well, right? By the way, I will be doing a updated Great One tier list whenever we like actually get some good footage for the mule deer. I don't want to do it quite yet. I've been intentionally waiting. Okay, that was a really good shot. I've been intentionally waiting for that great one, so I can just put that one in the tier list as well, so it has an actual new species in it. Because like my taste has definitely changed a lot since I did that last time, so it's gonna be very good to have a update to it finally. Now where exactly? Right here. This is like also by far the slowest grind in the game, like it's not even close. There's like there's not really like a lot of ways to make it more consistent, which is the tough part that makes this so slow. Like when you get the island, Fox Island method going, like that's kinda it. That's the cards you've been played, and you kinda gotta work on. You gotta work based on what you've got, right? There's only a set amount of foxes here on the island. That's a really small fox for a male. Really? Oh, goodness. This is exactly what I mean. Nice. Good one. So I gotta always remember I have shot off pair right there. No worries, John. See you soon. Also, I don't think I have those stream elements where, I have my diamond counter and my rare counter on the screen currently. I think I forgot to put those on. think so. Well, I'm gonna put it back on soon. Just gonna take out whatever is here first. Seems to be just one pair. Nice. Anyway, that is 2 hairs. Where did these things go? Oh, here's one. And the other one ran a bit further, as far as I remember. It's like apparently right here, which makes sense. Let's see. Here it is. Man, I would love to get some trophies again. Like, it's been a while since I got anything. There they are. So, diamond counter. Currently at 5 diamonds for the foxes, so do that. Rare counter, we are at 3. So that's that. Okay. Counters are back. Once again. There we go. This is like... This is the one grind that I would love if it was a short one. Like, oh my god. If this becomes like a multi-thousand kill grind, you're in for a treat, let me tell you that much. Like, that's gonna take a while to get that great one. If you have to kill like, even 2,000 foxes is like, it's a lot of time to get those kills, since this is so slow. Let's reset my time. Just like that. Go quick. Probably should main menu too, just in case. I don't know, I always like the main menu before I start the quote-unquote new run. Who is that? Guess I'll never know. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Nah. Nothing there. Let's see. It's fine, it's fine. Next zone. And there's 2 pairs. Okay. Well, don't mind if I do. Oh, crap. That's 2. Ugh. Yeah, this is the biggest problem when they start fleeing, like... You are not gonna kill 4 freaking foxes in one zone if there's not a lot of, like, room for error. I very rarely hit, like, those shots perfectly multiple times in a row. It is super difficult. I believe that one was a female I just claimed, right? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Whenever I kill these 2, I know for a fact it's 2 pairs, so it's not like any debating what it is. Yeah, actually, I've now killed exactly 200 male foxes since I came back to this grind. That's pretty interesting. That one's definitely gonna start floating though, so I'm gonna do this real quick. Let's go grab them. You know, it's actually been like about 200-ish kills since I got my last like diamond of the grind too. That one was a spawn from my previous sessions. The first run I did coming back to this grind, I already had a level 9 diamond on my map. So I've actually not spawned a single diamond this entire time I've been grinding now coming back, so that's kind of unfortunate, but well, no can do. I would love to get a Mela soon, man. Or even an albino. I do already have an albino from multiplayer, but still haven't been able to get a albino or a Mela from this grind. I've only got 3 piebalds. It's not too bad for 500 kills. Actually, no, 1,000. Never mind. That's pretty average, after all. Females can indeed spawn as rare, so they do count towards that. Let's see a fox. Yep. Damn. This zone usually doesn't have foxes, but today this has had foxes twice now. And the other time was like not that long ago, honestly. A little before I started streaming, if we're being honest. Nothing here, I believe. Nope. Yeah, this zone has like not had anything in so long. But I did see a fox, pair had jumped there before when I checked it. So I just keep a tent there just in case. Just so I don't miss anything. I was able to find like a setup that completely covers the entire island. I can see every single drink spot in a run. So I know for a fact that there's like not a blind spot. At least I don't think there is. I don't think there's anything here. Nah. Absolutely not. You know, I was thinking maybe theoretically this could have foxes here. So I mean, fast traveling here might spook them, so I wouldn't have seen them anyway. I don't know though. Maybe not. I would imagine I would still see them because it's pretty open here, so yeah. Don't think I need to worry about that one. Nope. Dude. There we go. Nailed it finally. Right. Level 7 and a 3. Man, like the actual grind part for this one, it's rough. It's not like particularly difficult in my opinion. Absolutely not. I mean, it's more difficult by far than most other grinds, but like still. Even though it's not difficult, it is pretty rough. That's what I'm trying to say. It's definitely like the most rough grind in the game. But I still do think like the Tara is so hard to set up and get like the cycle going to get everything to spawn consistently in the similar areas are. I think that's what makes Tar still the most difficult in my books. A lot of people do say that the Fox is the most difficult grind, so it is definitely debatable, but I still think Tar is the hardest grind in the game. Definitely. My pace isn't even like too bad for the Fox, but it's still way lower than it is for other grinds. Or what you should have with the grinds compared to everything else, right? Alright, here they are. Oops. Let's see. You know, with this grind I've noticed, the best way to go about it is to just be as quick as physically possible. That is the best way to grind for the Fox. Definitely hit him. Nice! Easy! Yeah, my grind is going pretty nicely, I can't lie. Can't lie. You know, I think it's a pretty interesting thing though that I've managed to get the Fox grind and the Tar grind as well, two of the most difficult grinds by far in the game, to be in a spot where I can actually get things done, you know. I think it's pretty cool. Like, I'm not even disliking this grind at all. Like, I know a lot of people who really do not like this grind. Alright. What do we have here? Not looking too good. Well, that's a bit unlucky, to say the least. Oh well, no can do. Let's move on to the next area. That's the way to do it, man. I'm telling you. So look at that. What do we have here? Two. 1, 2. One of them started floating, I think? Bit annoying. Oh well. What can you do? Go. It's such a short distance that I think I'm just gonna go here. It's gonna start floating towards me, and I do want to take the other potential foxes to the left here as well. If that one is floating, I don't think it's too bad. Yeah, that's only like 100 meters. There is indeed a pair. So yeah, I can just go pop, pop, and then let's go pick these two up while I wait. Please. There we go. Okay. That's it. It's gonna have to go grab this one as well. So I can just then teleport to the other side. Grab the last one and then move on from this zone once again. Not too far anymore. There's a lot of running you need to do with this grind, I've noticed. Because you need to be able to cover the entire island. So you don't miss any respawns. And that's not gonna happen without doing some compromises. So there's a lot of running. Man, I really wish they did bump up the amount of tents you could have to like 20 or something at some point. I feel like the current state of the game, like, it would just help so much with the grinding if you just had a bit more tents to use. You wouldn't need to, I mean, like 20 tents is enough, so you don't need to like compromise anything basically. Unless you're doing like herd management. Obviously that does not cover the entire map or anything, but it's gonna make it so you can have like 2 more zones to grind, average, basically. That's a big boost in consistency instantaneously, I bet. We'll grab the ATV to grab these ones. Just a bit quicker, for sure. Absolutely. Hello, foxes. Next up, actually I do need to reset my time as fast as I can, but check this one real quick. They do not go away like instantly from their zones the second it hits the end. So gotta keep that in mind. How about this one here? This one has like actually had some foxes as of recent, so do gotta check this pretty frequently now, just in case. Doesn't seem to be now though. Absolutely not. But doesn't seem to be any in here either. Okay, I'm gonna reset the time now. Like so. And get ready. This one can have foxes where I spawn, so they will instantly flee. now, though, it seems. Nah. Alright. Let's see. Nope. Nope. Alright, John. Glad to see you back once again. I'm telling you right now, you missed nothing. I've got still no trophies for today. It's actually been quite a while since I got a diamond for these guys. These ones are definitely gonna start floating, so I think this is enough distance. I'm gonna lurk. I see, I see. They're just gonna be hearing me, quote-unquote, yapping this entire time. Random bullshit. Yeah, no problem, no problem. Oh, that's two. Man, wait. Is that another pair I just missed? Yes. Convenient. That wasn't too bad. Now, did I count that, yeah. To count 3 pairs that I killed. One's over here, and 2 on the other side. I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm gonna spoil the Great One tier list a bit, that I'm gonna do. Whenever we get to see the Mule Deer Great One. Like, Black Bear was my favorite Great One for the longest time. I'm not gonna lie, it has fallen down a bit. I think the Tar and the Red Fox is in the top at the moment for me, personally. Not gonna lie. I might as go... Well, I would say, like, Tar, Red Fox, and Bears are probably, like, the S tiers. The only S tiers, right? I was about to say that the Bears may not even be in S tier yet, but I think they still are in S tier for me. For sure. I don't know. Why am I having so much trouble seeing these things sometimes, man? Fucking... Actually, like, looking at my kills that I've got during this time that I've streamed, I don't think my hourly rate is, like, horrible for foxes at all, so that's at least nice to see. There's a significant increase in kills, like, the faster you can get this, like, run done. Because, like, with other species, there is some, like, nuance to wanting to actually take a bit of time on your, runs, but you get the respawns, but with foxes, like, that's not a problem. You just keep rotating through the exact same island over and over and over again, and just hope you have respawns. Very interesting. So, assuming nothing here, can't see anything, so we're gonna quickly move to the next area. There we go. Man. I just have like a slight suspicion there could be like a diamond still on my map or something, so I'm just not getting as many of them as I would have hoped. I don't know. Kind of weird. Like thinking, I did do some pair management a bit yesterday, I believe, so I have took down some mails from those groups, those pairs, I should say, but I don't know. There's definitely some zones I have not seen, I feel like, still on my map. Probably quite a few of them, if we're being honest. So who knows, there might be some big boys still on my map. I did shoot 2 pretty decent mythicals though, so I don't know. Hasn't helped so far. I don't know. I don't know if there's anything big on my map still, but might need to try to find some of those zones still, just to make sure there's nothing like absolutely massive like a fucking diamond on my map, because that's gonna make me get way less diamonds than I should. Damn, no response here. Dude, John, you know what I do a lot off stream? I just put like an old Scarecrow stream he has done in like the past week or so. Like now that he's done the Ski Ridge streams, I just put one of those in the background. Usually I just like kinda watch it because I'm using Opera GX, the browser. And with that you can, when I'm in like windowed mode in the game, I can put like this weird tiny screen thing of the video in like the top left corner or something. And I just kinda sometimes take a quick peek at that and just watch that while I grind. And I just kinda do the grinding, you know, for free. It's very good. Grinding's just so much more fun when there's something in the background to either listen or if you can just even watch something. Just a lot more fun, you know. We're doing 2 fun things at the same time. By the way, I'm gonna be real, I haven't really been doing much in terms of like actual content on the channel. I haven't made a single video in a while now. And also I have not made like any progress with any new videos for like over a week, if I'm being honest. I got that great one, Tar, as a lot of you know, but still haven't released like any kind of a video about it. Still. Then there's also another like well-edited, whatever, interesting video, kind of like the Emerald Coast There's No Diamonds video thing I made in a very similar way. I don't know. I've just kind of not been as interested again in just like in general making videos, I guess. But I've been very interested in the game itself though. This is one of the best times I've played this game, I think. I've just had a lot of fun as of recent the game again. Like, thinking back to it, it hasn't like even been that long since I started playing once again. Because I did take like a pretty significant break there for a while, right? It was about the time when I got that second Great one, Black Bear. And now, only like, I don't even know how long it's been. It's been like a month, probably. Maybe even more, since I started playing again. It's definitely been over a month for sure. This is like a type of game that I do get burned out of for like a few months, at least, at sometimes like, but man, when it's fun, it's so fun. This is also officially my second most played game of all time now, and also my second game ever to hit 1000 hours of playtime. At this point, I'm like way past that as well. I'm at like 1050 hours now, so. It's like one of the only games I play at the moment, honestly. I have 524 males killed, which is like, those kills are counted towards, you know, actually being able to spawn a great one. But total kills, since I need to kill both males and females, basically double that. For some reason I have one less female killed than males, which I don't know why. My guess is I just forgot to count one female for whatever reason, but I'm just not gonna mess with it because I'm not sure. But basically just double that, which is like over 1000 kills in total. But yeah. So we're definitely getting there. Absolutely been taking a while at this point. Not like a long grind by any means yet, but gotta keep in mind this is like 3 to 4 times as slow as like my fellow grind, for example, where I could rack up like 100 kills at best an hour. Like every single hour was like 85 to 100 kills every time with fellow. This one's at like maybe 30 kills an hour if I'm lucky, I would say. For the males, I mean. It's like 60 kills an hour, but half of those are females, you know? So it's just kinda eh. Yeah, nothing there either, man. I will off stream probably today. Let's go look around a bit to just see, just in case that I don't have like any big, what is it? Males in my map. There could be a diamond. I don't think so, because I've went through a lot of areas, but eh. There could still be something. Even like a few mythicals can make it so you get a bit less diamonds. Because like, if you have a lot of mythicals on your map, that's still gonna like stack the odds against you. Like, sure, like one of them's not gonna do much, but so you have like 6 mythicals on your map, that's gonna definitely affect the grind a little bit negatively, you know. Not as much as like diamonds, obviously, but 85 is crazy. I mean, yeah, it's pretty good. Honestly, like 85 was probably the lower end. It was more like pretty much every time I would get at least 90 plus kills. And like every fourth run. I mean, not every fourth run, like every fourth hour or every third hour about was like 100 kills. So it's a very good pace, I mean, yeah, it's really good. Also, my tar is like, the pace is really good for tar as well. So like, I get over, for some reason I get like 21 kills every single run with tar. And it makes them... What the fuck is this? Also, that's a piebald. That is certainly a sight to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 foxes in one zone. And one of them is a piebald. Is that a female or a male? It was a female. Interesting. I don't know what to say. I guess we have a piebald and also whatever the hell this is. I mean, that's 4 pairs. I've never had this many foxes in like one zone like this. That's definitely screenshot worthy. But yeah, that's a damn piebald. Let's go, dude. Super awesome. And it's moving annoyingly. Yeah, that is very crazy. They don't do this very often. And this, I've not seen this ever like this. I've had 4 pairs in like this total area right here when I go from this outpost and shoot this. But in one zone alone, never. Absolutely never. It's gonna take this piebald down and come back here. Yeah, I got him. I don't know if that was a vital, but I don't really care. Dude, it's so hard to shoot moving foxes, man. So hard. You know what? I'm just gonna come back. I don't care. Like, whatever. Let's go get this damn piebald. Oh my goodness. Dude, I don't even know if I hit a vital. There's a chance I even didn't, but who cares? It's a female fox. That's like nothing. It's not a super rare or anything, obviously. And yeah, I didn't hit a vital. Oh, I shot. Damn. That went way lower than I thought. Anyway, that's a piebald female down. Once again. Finally a freaking trophy for the grind, I mean. It's nice. It's the stream luck, man. Like, every time I've done a stream with the foxes, I believe I've got something every single stream. Before. And it seems to be the case now too. Yeah, that's a piebald fox down, boys. Very nice. Very nice. Now, we have a bit of a problem. We have to shoot down these freaking 7 other foxes, which will most likely take me 3 attempts to get all of them down from this zone, but whatever. So we might be here for a while. Because like I've said, not very easy to get a lot of foxes in a row, let me tell you that much. It's very difficult. One good thing is you only need to hit them once, each fox, and that's by far enough to kill them in like seconds. At best. If they even survive that long, I mean. This is gonna be... This is like not too bad since I can just take down these now. And come back for the other ones since they for some reason just aren't here now. But it's fine, I wouldn't have been able to take those other ones down anyway. So, it's another one down. I believe that was 2 males and a female, so that's 2 full pairs down. Which means we still have 2 full pairs to go from this one zone. This is interesting, to say the least. I guess. There he is. Boom. Also, foxes low-key give mad money. I don't know how, but they do give quite a bit of money. You know what's weird with the fox grind? You get so much more money than like whitetail. Whitetail for some reason for me like low-key lost me money. I don't know how. Like whitetail do not make a lot of money, I noticed. For some reason it's just I needed to reset my time a lot when I grinded whitetail a bit. And that made me burn a lot of money. Okay, do we have some foxes here? Okay, both of the remaining pairs are here. Very good to see. 1 down, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I got all of them. Okay, that's good. Don't need to come back here. Oh my god, there's another pair. Dude. Come on. Boom. Uh-oh. Oh, I did get that one. This is gonna be a bit difficult. Oh, I can't get that guy. Unlucky. I set my time to 11, I believe, so it's like... I always, with my grinds, I set my time 1 hour before the drink time ends for whatever I'm grinding. That's like the most efficient way to make them show up. I don't know, like... Whitetail are so weird because sometimes it just took me absolutely forever to make them show up. And then sometimes I just had them perfectly there for like 3 to 5 runs in a row. And then all of a sudden again it just took them 10 years to spawn. And I just do not know why that was like that. It's so odd. When's the Target one video coming out? I don't know. I was thinking that I might actually make it tomorrow. It's like, it's not a lot of editing for it. I just don't really have much to edit from. It's just gonna be very similar to that, Great One Fellow video I made last time. You know, the Fabled Mocha one. The spoon rack, I think you remember. So it's just not like a lot of editing or anything. It's gonna be me mostly just taking it down and talking over it. There's gonna be my reaction this time though, so that's pretty cool. But yeah. Where's your most lucky grind? Mine was my fellow. I got it 1 day with 406 kills. Damn, that's very nice. My luckiest grind is definitely my second bear with 239 kills. I've never been able to even get close to that. Like, never. Like, every other one has not even been close. Just not even close. Like, my second shortest afterwards was the, what was it? What is it called? Tar! 1022 kills was the tar grind. I'm really hoping this fox is gonna be my second sub 1000. It's like, honestly, I would be fine if the mule deer or anything else takes a bit longer again, because like those are just more easy to get kills on. this grind just takes so long that if you get unlucky and get like 2,000 to 3,000 kill grind, it's gonna take absolutely forever. That's gonna be months of grinding if you don't have a lot of time, which I do, but I still don't want to grind foxes the entire day. Absolutely not. Alright. Had to go on mute for a second. Sorry about that. But we're back. Dude, I don't know. I was about to say about the grind length that still my average grind is still like way higher than it's supposed to be. The average for a great one with the amount of kills that I have is like over 5,000 or something, and that's obviously pretty absurd. For the average person, the average amount of kills it takes them for a grind is probably at 1,500, if not even lower. And for me, it's like 5,000. So that's obviously like pretty ridiculous. The Red Deer grind is absolutely so freaking brutal in terms of how long it can take. It's not like... The thing with Red Deer though is you get other trophies on the way as well. A lot more consistently, like... Red Fox can take forever, but you also just don't really get a lot of stuff most of the time while grinding, let alone the Great One. Because only half of the kills can even be a Great One, or a Diamond, or a Super Rare. I mean, yeah, females can be rares, but they're not gonna be like Super Rares or anything, or Great Ones. But at least they can spawn as rares, right? And that's fine, I think. My average grind is 1,033 on the dot. Yeah, I mean, exactly, like... It is about 1,000, maybe a bit more, maybe even a bit less for some people. It's about the average amount it takes for people to get their Great One. So, I would need to get a lot of Great Ones. I'm telling you right now, to average out my kill count for a Great One to be in around the same ballpark as other people. I have a lot of kills, and I mean a lot of like total kills across all of my grinds. Even though I've been grinding for 3 years now almost. I mean, I had long breaks in between, but like, yeah, there's a lot of progress I've done in that amount of time. Now, where are these? Where's the female? Oh, it's right there, I see. I should have shot the male first. Never mind, I nailed it. Regardless. Damn. Damn. Dude, I should I mean, I did calculate how many great ones I should, like, technically have at this point. If we, like, go based on how many people would have on average. And it was, like, it was pretty absurd to think about how unlucky I've actually got during grinding. For some reason, my fallow luck, like, is so bad. Like, red deer is bad, fallow is bad. Bears are actually okay, obviously. But even the first grind was way above average. But still, it's not even close to how bad my fallow and red deer luck is. With fallow, I at least have great ones. First fallow was 3,619 kills. Second was 1,883 kills. Now the third grind is still not ended and it's at 3,400 kills. And it's just like, why, man? You know, like, fallow is on average like the shortest grind in the game. How am I at like 8,000 total kills with 2 fallow great ones? Like, dude, that's messed up. That red deer one is what messed you up. Yeah, that is definitely a big part of it, for sure. But even then, even if that never happened, my great one rate would still be a bit below average, which is crazy to think about. That even if we take that away, it's still not, like, perfect. But I don't know. I'm, like, mathematically, it should balance out at some point, right? It will balance out at some point. That might take a while still, but I do believe it will happen eventually. Yeah, it wasn't only 12,000, it is 12,000 still. I mean, it's like 11,700 something, so almost 12,000. Because it's still not done. I still don't have a red deer great one, so that could become an even higher number. Which it will. I don't know, I've been just, you know, avoiding the red deer grind like the plague for the longest time. I don't know, I just don't care anymore. I think it's like one of, if not the worst great one in the game, and like, it's taking forever, and I don't know. Honestly, it might take a really long time until I get back to them. Honestly, like, I don't mind, as long as I get, like, this red fox soon. I would love for this to be a short grind, like, that's all I need in my life, man. Like, people do get sub 1,000 kill grinds pretty often. So, having only one sub 1k grind in this many kills is pretty ridiculous. And that one is, although by far less than 1,000, it's less than 300, but you know what I mean. Still sub 1k. Now this grind and my second tar grind do still have a chance at being sub 1ks. Especially the fox. My tar is still like 100 kills below what I have for the tar. But I don't know. I've been streaming for a bit over an hour now. How many kills have I got? I believe it's been like, since I have 534 now, when I started streaming, it was about there. So it's been about 30-ish, 31 or so kills in an hour for the males alone. It's not horrible, but think about it, like, it takes you over 3 hours if you want to get 100 kills for the males. Like, if my goal was to get 100 males every day, that would be over 3 hours of gameplay every day. Isn't that kind of crazy? Considering I can get like 100 kills for Fallow in an hour, I can have 300 kills for Fallow in like 3 hours if I'm lucky. And for the foxes it takes a bit over 3 hours to get to 100. That's just not... That's brutal. Like, I bet there's a lot of people who have been grinding foxes this entire time, right? And still don't have a great one. Like, I bet that's definitely possible, considering like it's been like half a year since the update came out. And considering how slow it is. Yeah, man, that is, that's brutal. Like, I briefly mentioned the fact that, a lot of people really dislike the fox grind. But personally, I don't find it that bad. I actually kind of have fun with this. It's a pretty hot take, but I think the pheasant grind is the least enjoyable grind in the entire game. I don't know why. I just couldn't get it to work. I don't understand how it's possible to get it to work. I just couldn't. They just never respond consistently, and they took absolutely forever to show up at their zones for whatever reason, and it just kind of ruined my entire, like, drive to keep going with that grind. So I set up foxes again. I just took the setup down after like a couple of days. And it didn't help that I literally did not get a single trophy in that amount of time when I was grinding the pheasant. I have 319 kills, it seems, with the pheasant, and 0 diamonds and 0 rares or anything, so that was very boring. And now we're here with foxes once again, and I've been having way more fun. Speaking of foxes, I just cannot decide which fur type is my favorite for these things. Like, okay, weird thing, the fabled cherry blossom was, I believe, one of, if not my favorite fur type when this great one came out, but these days, it's very different. I think it's the worst fur by far for the fox. That's a 9 legendary. Finally, dude! Finally! That's another diamond, boys. I think so, at least. That's a pretty good estimate, so I would imagine it is. Let's go, dude. No worries, John. Glad to see you stopped by. Was nice having a little chat there. Have a good one. Let's take this 9 now, though. It's a... I don't like this. I'm gonna have to go a bit closer, since I do not want to mess this up, since it's a nice little trophy. With the foxes, I do not want to mess these trophies up, since they're some of the toughest trophies to get at the end of the day. It's not a very easy species. I'll take this one down like this and then shoot the other 3 from the stand. Perfect shot. Smoked. Dude, the Quest Reaper is so strong against these things, it's absolutely disgusting. This thing just decimates them. Here it is. Now I hope this one actually makes it, though. Of course it did. 14.97. Very good. Pretty decent diamond. Almost got 15. Very, very nice. Second trophy of the stream. Hasn't even been that long since I got the piebald, and now we have a diamond fox. Very nice stuff. Also, I gotta update my counters. I did get that one piebald, 4 rares, and now the diamond, which is gonna be my 6th diamond red fox of the grind. That's very nice. I'm glad to see more trophies pop up, finally, once again. Had a bit of a dry streak there for a second, but finally we actually got something. Very nice, very nice. Alright. Let's go take down the rest of them real quick. It's gonna be 3 freaking foxes over here. So just gonna be taking them out. Just like that. Beautiful shots. These ones are definitely floating. Well, at least once. The, what is it? Female is floating. Hey, what's up, Slime? How you doing? Nice to see you here. So you can see we're once again grinding some foxes, and I'm actually having fun once again grinding. Pheasants. Yeah, I took the entire setup down, and I don't think I'm gonna be going back to those little bastards anytime soon. You actually missed, we just shot a diamond finally. It's been like over 200 kills. Like 230-ish kills since I got a diamond. But now finally I got another one, so that's pretty good. Also, we got a piebald a bit earlier in the stream, not too long ago from now. So finally some trophies popping up again. Still looking for that melanistic melee. Since I do already have an albino, but that one was not from this grind though, it was from multiplayer a while back. Probably over half a year ago at this point though. But yeah, still no albinos or melanistics from this grind. Hopefully we can get some of those soon, though. Oh, it's working so much better than the pheasants. I mean, it's slow, obviously, like, it is a slow grind. Don't get me wrong. That's not even like a thing you can really fix. That's just how the fox grind is. It is slow. But it works. I always know that I will get quite a bit of kills in an hour. Although only a half of them are gonna be males, it's like about 60 kills an hour. But 30 of those are males, which are like the big ones though. But I don't know. I don't know. The pheasants were just not working at all. So I just said screw you and decided to just set up my fox once again, since I don't think I'm gonna be using this map for anything else anyway, other than the foxes. So I did just that. I did get a diamond, yeah. It was, almost a 15 scoring. It was 14.97. So yeah, another trophy for the stream, which is pretty good to see. Especially after that bit of a dry streak I've had as of recent with the foxes, but that all changed today, I see. Hopefully we could get that great one soon. That would be just probably the most excited I've ever been, honestly. It's like a great one fox is like one of the most tough things to get in this entire game, I mean. I don't think that's a surprise to anyone. Probably, I would say the least amount of great ones for a species is definitely the red fox. I mean, it's definitely like not even close. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go crazy on that mule deer grind when the update comes out. And I'm probably gonna be setting it up off stream and stuff and just kind of practicing it and seeing if it works before I start streaming or anything. But at first I'm still gonna be just, you know, looking around the map with my brother because we decided we're gonna be hunting it together whenever it comes out. And then at some point when I'm playing alone, I'm gonna be just, whenever I'm, you know, like happy with the stuff I've done, because I do want to hunt the new species and stuff. Get to see all the new reworks and things before I start grinding the mule deer. But yeah, I will be going nuts with it. I'm gonna be grinding mule deer and the red fox. Probably gonna be grinding the mule deer a lot more though when that comes out, but because I do wanna see what kinds of good stuff we have for them. So I honestly don't know if they're gonna show it off. We still haven't heard anything else other than that small teaser we got. Which is kind of interesting. I thought they would have for sure shown off a bit more by now. But, guess not. Oh. I was thinking, like, because Scarecrow did saying in the stream that usually what happens is that if EW doesn't show off the great one, the cheaters will eventually do it anyway, in like a few days probably, to a week max, and spoil it for everyone anyway, so I just think it's completely pointless to try to be like, we're not gonna show off the great one for you guys, because it's just like, why? What would be the point? If you don't, the cheaters will, you know? I think that's the main reason. I mean, I wouldn't mind it being, you know, like a secret. I would prefer that, honestly. That, we would only see it once, people start to get all of them. And we constantly see new variations pop up. But it's just the harsh reality that that's just not gonna happen. So, I don't think there's any point in giving the cheaters, you know, I guess the satisfaction of getting to spoil it for everyone. I don't know. So I would honestly prefer if they did that, which I think they have done pretty much every time so far, so I think we're gonna be getting it in like the release day, the latest, I would say. But I wouldn't like completely put it as an impossibility that to get the first and everything tomorrow or something, because it's gonna be tomorrow. Is gonna be one day before the release. I mean, we're getting really close. Really close. Gonna go for a sec, I'll be back. I'm gonna go grab some food. No worries, no worries. Another pair. That's it. Take him down. Boom. Another 2 pairs down. Nice. Definitely gonna take the ATV to that other area though. Wait, right there. So now I will go grab these other ones. Actually, no, that was a lot closer to that tent than I thought it was. I see, I should have checked that first, that's my bad. I was thinking I might actually want to stop the stream very soon. I was thinking like this one's the last, but I don't know, I might keep going for a bit longer actually. Just wanna keep grinding a bit of foxes. Since ASCII Ridge is coming out so soon, I wanna just, you know, keep grinding. If I don't think I'm gonna even have a chance of getting this great one before the update, but if I just keep going and try to get quite a bit of kills now, I don't think it's completely impossible for me to maybe get the great one before the update. It will still need some luck though, but considering how terrible my great one grind average is currently, I wouldn't say it's impossible. But let's see. There is one here. Downed. Both of them. Those both I think are floating though, so I will be teleporting here. I do not want to wait for them that entire time. It's gonna be like 5 minutes minimum of waiting. Here. Where are these things? There we go. Both of them are floating, right? Yes. I was right about that. Well, you fleeing bastards. You might be able to take him down, regardless. Yup. Easy. Easy. I don't think there's any over there, so I can just move on. But I do gotta reset my time before I do that. Oh man. Ugh. That's the first yawn of the day once again. Almost there. There we go. I already see him. go. Now, real quick, I'm gonna stand up for like a split second. I have been sitting this entire time now. Reset the time and stand for like a minute or something, so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Just had to stand up for a minute or two there. But we're back now. Let's keep going. Nice to see you back, Slime. And what the hell is this once again? Oh goodness. What is that? One. Okay, so this seems to be another 3 pairs. In this zone of all places, it seems. It's not super great, but it's a bit of a tough zone. Can't lie. That's 3. 3 of them. 4. I did get 4, so there's only 2 left. Okay. It's not too bad. Are you using the island method to grind? Yeah. 100%. I just don't even know if there's really any other, like, super consistent way. I've heard there's, like, an Emerald Coast grind you can do, but I just don't feel like, you know, that could be even as close to as efficient as this grind is, right? I just feel like this is about as good as it gets. I mean, you can just hunt this whole island and they never jump. They legitimately never jump. I've had the same amount of foxes here since the day I started grinding here. Which is the great thing, like, it's so awesome that the community is able to find these, like, techniques to grind a species that's just like... You know, if some of these methods didn't exist, like a fox grind would be just absolutely ridiculous how brutal it would be. Like, even I think it goes to put it into perspective because, like, this is a brutal grind to begin with, right? So, male, female, then we have 2 more to claim somewhere. Okay, there's our first one, and there's a second somewhere, probably pretty close by. There it is. And the last one, I don't know if it was a male or a female. There it is. Female, okay. So we have 1 full pair left to shoot. The one on Emerald Coast is the same one Lady Legend used, but I've had nothing but problems trying to do it. Oh, was that the 2 lake method or something was it called? That they just for some reason spawn in those 2 spots? So I did try that one before and it just did not work. I just did not have enough grindable foxes for some reason. I just didn't. Well, so I don't know why these 2 are fleeing. Oh crap. That's not great. That is really annoying. Ugh. Well. Yeah, it was the 2 lakes, yeah. Thought so. Yeah, I just don't know. That seems to be like one of those grinds that's just completely dependent on your map. If it works or not. Or should I say, it's completely dependent on what cards you've got. You just gotta work with what cards you've been played. Alright. Take a sip of water real quick. That was more like a fucking full-on chuck of water, but I'm gonna call it a sip. Please don't flee, so I can shoot you. You are fleeing. But it doesn't matter because I'm the best player in the game. Incredible. Alright, let's do this one last time. This is the biggest problem with foxes being in the same zone, man. Boom. Last one done. Now, we need to go to the main menu one last time, because we used the ATV. But that should be enough. What are you using to grind? It's the, I used the 300 Arzuna the Mag Tactical. 300 Magnum Polymertive Bullet, Arzuna 300 Mag Tactical, yes. Then if I have like a diamond or something, I use the Quiz Reaper. This one. It was honestly like such an incredible rifle. This is apparently like the best like class 2, or a lot of people call it like the best ethical rifle for foxes, for example. Which makes sense, it's incredibly powerful. Like, it is super powerful. That's all I really use for this grind. Like, the Quest Reaper absolutely fucking... It decimates the foxes. It honestly feels like it's not even supposed to be a class 2 weapon, too. Like, it's a 2 to 6 rifle. So it kinda makes sense because it's like the lowest class you can shoot with it. And you can also shoot red deer with it, basically, you know? It kinda makes sense, but holy, it's not even fair. They just get absolutely destroyed by the Quest Reaper. Oh crap. Can I save it, please? Oh, I already hit him? Yeah, you were thinking the same thing, Slime, yeah. I mean, I'm fine with it, obviously. Like, it's pretty nice to have this kind of a rifle in the game. I like the sound, I like how the gun looks, it's nice. Love the Quest Reaper. I can literally show it off right here, I mean... It's not even my main rifle I use for grinding and still gonna absolutely destroy him. Boom. Boom. I don't know how that didn't hit, but... that one did. That's not gonna die as quick because I hit it in the butt and it's still going down super quick and it was a terrible shot. You know? This one reloads a lot slower though, so this is like definitely not a grinding gun, I will say. Definitely not a grinding gun. Yeah, it's literally just a 243, but there's no reason to use the 243 even anymore if you have the Quest Reaper. Because it's like, it's basically the rifle you use for class 2 and 3 animals, right? Like, this is the go-to for those. Like, my god. They stand absolutely no chance against this freaking weapon. Love it. The good thing with like these small species, like class 2s and stuff, like, you need to hit these things once with the 300, this Arizona, and they will get absolutely decimated. Doesn't matter where you hit them, they will die in like 2 seconds. So you literally just need to hit them, which is nice. You don't need to think about anything else, except just hitting them one time. Now, I don't know if I counted this kill. Absolutely, definitely did. Man, throat is a little dry. Fuck. So I did spot some there. In that case, I don't think I did count these two. I forgot. Yeah, I definitely didn't then. Okay. You should add an F-22 Raptor. I'm gonna be real, I don't know what that is. Because I actually don't know basically anything about guns. I just play the game. Like, that's the one thing. I'm that guy who knows nothing about guns, I know nothing about hunting, but I just play the game. Like, it's fun. Oh, it's the world's largest fighter jet. Oh, that's actually true! I've heard that name before then. That clarifies it a little bit. F-22 Raptor, yeah. I don't know why I thought that was a gun for a second. That makes a bit more sense. But yeah, I've definitely heard that before. You know what I've been just kind of wanting for the longest time? I've seen, like, it was only like last October, or I don't think it was last, I think it was like 2023 October or something. I believe is when they did that Halloween event for the Hunter Classic again. I just wish we had something similar for Hunter Call of the Wild, right? Just have some crazy freaking Halloween species to hunt. That would be super cool. But, you know, it might be a bit too much work, you know, for just like one-time thing. But at the same time, like, why not? It's just like something. Maybe kind of like a great one type thing where you have like a month or like 2 weeks or 3 weeks or something to grind or do whatever, so you can get like a spooky fur type for like specific animals or something. Or maybe like some great ones have like a special fur type you can get for like that period or something. Like, wouldn't that be sick? Isn't there some kind of scary secret mission in Layton? I have absolutely not a goddamn clue. I mean, I hope so. I'm gonna have to check that out. I've not heard about that before. Scary mission in Layton. You know, now that you mention it, that does sound kinda familiar, that I might have heard that somewhere before. Now, do I actually know what that is? Like what it contains? Absolutely not. But weirdly enough, that sounds a little familiar, so that might be true. Also, it's 20:01, so I do need to reset the time after this one. Nah. Okay, I'm gonna reset the time here. Dude! Speaking of like kind of scary, ominous, whatever missions, apparently the ski ridge missions has something to do with like Sasquatch or like Bigfoot or something. So that's gonna be pretty fun, I think. I think those will be some damn fire missions. If you go past a certain area at night on an ATV, you'll hear voices. Oh, really? That's so cool. Or maybe like, you know, speaking of missions, maybe like a Halloween mission could be like that you have to hunt like a special Halloween animal or something. Or maybe like a set of animals in like Layton. You have to hunt like a moose, a bear, and something. And they are like super tough and aggressive. And you need to be very perfect with your shot to be able to take it down. And even then it just doesn't die instantly, like, right? I think it would be a ton of fun to have something special. Isn't the Wendigo in New England? I think that sounds familiar. I think I've done something like that. I believe there was some kind of a mission like that somewhere. I mean, there has been some like interesting, mysterious missions like that. I know that for a fact. My favorite one was the finale to Mississippi. That one was actually kinda intense. There was this weird ass, ominous, kinda scary music, honestly, playing. I was pretty surprised by that. I wasn't really expecting it. It was super cool. There's been like some banger missions though on the game. What the heck? Oh, that's another 9. Dude, why does 2 weird things keep happening to me, dude? Oh my god. I forgot to claim 2 foxes apparently. Look. And there's a 9 also. Like, what is this? Like, you were not on the stream, Slime, when I had a I had 8 foxes randomly in one zone. But then also one of them was a piebald. And now there's just 2 dead foxes on the ground and then I look, oh, a 9. Like, what's going on? I don't know. I'm gonna take this one down a bit more carefully. 2 weird things just happened. Maybe it's a sign a great one's about to spawn. Weird things are happening. Ooh, super spooky. And scary and terrifying and horrifying. Now I know for a fact I did count these 2 kills. So I do not need to do that anymore. But weird that I forgot to actually claim them. Weird. Well, but I went through the entire run. Did I not go to the main menu at all? I guess not, then. I mean, they haven't despawned, right? Anyway, potential diamond, red fox going down. Just like that. I'm gonna take that one down separately because I do not wanna delete the zone. Well, not delete the zone, but you know, accidentally create like a ton of pressure. I mean, to be fair, I don't think it does a lot with the foxes, but I just do wanna, you know, play it safe, I guess. You know, it's another 2 foxes. I think that one is the male, so, I mean the diamond potential. So I'm just gonna go grab this first just in case, so nothing weird happens. That's actually crazy, yeah, like, weird stuff, man. Diamond! 14.63, boys. Let's go. 7th diamond of the grind. Just like that. Nice, a piebald and 2 diamonds in one stream is not bad at all. I mean, maybe there's gonna be something else too. I don't know yet, but I doubt it. Damn, it's so nice to finally get some trophies down once again for the fox grind. Very nice. Let's go grab this one and shoot the two over there. What's your favorite Great One Fox fur? Mine's the peppermint. Honestly, I don't know. There's so many good ones with the fox. There's, I believe, 9 furs. There's like, I believe it's the most furs for sure out of every great one. Which does make sense, since it's only the furs that really are for them. There are like really anything special. I mean, there's the bear and the pheasant too, but those didn't seem to get like a fuck ton of stuff. Or variation. I mean, I don't know how many plumage types the pheasant has. I mean, it's pretty close. Is it like 7 or something? I don't know. Also, what the fuck did I just do? I just go to the main menu. I just completely autopiloted and I don't know what I just did. Did I just main menu? Or what did I just do? I was thinking about the Great One Fox for there a second and I just don't even know what I did. The fox has 90, I thought so. I think I just main menued by accident. For some reason, and now I lost the 2 foxes, so I'm not gonna count those towards the Great One. That's a bit unfortunate. But it's fine. Doesn't really change absolutely anything, if we're being honest. Huh. Weird. Where are these freaking tracks? Right here. Oh, this one is the female I forgot to take down. I'm just gonna take it down, like, I don't care, it's fine. Also, what the hell? Why do I now suddenly have... Dude, I'm so confused, man. This is the bad thing about streaming, because I kinda get confused at times, and now I'm not sure if I've counted something a bit wrong, because now I suddenly have 550 males and 550 females. And normally I have 151... Normally I have one more male than I have females for some reason, and now they are balanced again. So I don't know how that's possible. Oh, that's right, I didn't count the diamond. I didn't count the diamond. That's right, that's right. That's why it is like that. Okay, it's fine. Everything is back to normal now. Okay. So... let's keep going like nothing ever happened. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Nothing here, it seems. I mean, I might have spooked them when I fast traveled, but I don't care. Didn't see a fleeing call, so I don't think so. Oh, there's foxes there. Quick! Okay. Oh, crap. But I think I killed them. Oh, damn. No, I didn't. I'm lying. Wait, oh man, that didn't even hit. Oh, you've gotta be kidding me. Well, that means we gotta come back here again, once again. I'm definitely gonna ATV this though. Goodness. Dude, I hate when I'm like unsure about if I've counted a kill or not, because it's just like, fuck! I don't want my statistics to become like skewed. I mean, I'm 100% sure, like, at a certain point, I will have fucked up something, you know? But, I try to keep it as accurate as possible. I mean, I rarely mess up anything like that. But even now, I figured out why it is like that at the end, so it's fine. But man. Okay, Fox. Just gonna take you down real quick. There we go. That one's taken care of. I hate when that happens. I once went a full day of grinding and forgot to add even one kill. Man. That sucks. Because, like, then you're never sure what your statistics actually are, like, ever. Because you do not know how many kills you have got. So then it's just kinda like, eh. I have this many kills plus however many I got during this day that I didn't count a single kill. Man, something like that has never happened to me where I legitimately forget to even add kills. I don't know, it's just such an autopilot thing for me that I count everything these days. Yeah. It's kind of like it is what it is type of situation, and it just sucks because, like, This is nothing you can do about it, you know. But at least you know it can't be like... I mean, you can kind of estimate by how many hours you grinded for during that day. Then just kind of think about, okay, how many kills do I normally get in an hour, right? And how many hours did I play for where I did not count a single fucking kill? Then just kind of roughly estimate how many you got. Now let's just count diamonds and rares. Yeah, I would still like, unless I completely lose all of my stats for some reason, I would still keep going and just counting them going forward, and then just like estimate how many kills I got during that one day and just put it up somewhere. I wouldn't add it to that total yet. But like, I would still keep in mind that I did grind like about 200 or 250 or so kills without counting or something, you know. Because I wouldn't like to, you know, let's completely forget about the whole counting thing. Anything here? Nah. Now though, I have been streaming for almost 2 hours. Wow, okay. I will hop on. Actually, I'm gonna quickly do a thing. Boom. Just gonna put another different playlist for like a split second here to get some variety, and let's hop onto my trophy lodge like I do at the end of every stream. I do have those few trophies I can put up here, which I will. When's the Great One Tar video coming out? I honestly don't know. I've been planning like tomorrow because I honestly have not been like super interested in making videos for some reason as of late. I don't know why. So I've been just kind of not doing anything in terms of like content for the past like over a week. But I will most likely do it tomorrow. I'm not sure, but I will try. Because I do want to get that one out before I start uploading more of the Ski Ridge videos and stuff. By the way, there's some trophies I haven't shown. I got this mallard for a video. It's coming out someday, I don't know when. Then also when I was grinding pheasant, I randomly just saw a level 5 grey-like goose just flying over. He actually made it, only by a tiny bit though, so he was actually not even that far from being a troll at the end of the day, but made it regardless. Then, also, I've had these for a while now, not very long, but did find a red spotted and a diamond cicadier, like literally 16 minutes apart from each other from my map. Very sick. This one's really cool. Red spotted doe and a diamond buck. Can geese even troll? I honestly have absolutely no idea. So I have heard some species just basically cannot troll. But I don't know what those are, and I don't know if geese are one of those. These two are from my brother's map. I just stole those ones. Literally, like, the first thing I spot when I loaded up to his Hersfeld, and I just saw a random brown hybrid level 5 Canada Goose fly over me, and I was like, oh look, a level 5 diamond potential. Unbelievable. And literally the same day, not even like long afterwards, I got this grey Canada Goose that I just randomly shot and I didn't even realize was a grey. So pretty cool. Now, my problem is I don't know where to put these foxes. I was thinking, what if I just take these two down and put these somewhere else? Just put this one here, this one here. So I'm gonna put the black grouse here, I think. I already have one of these in another spot. I'm just gonna put this guy here, I think, like this. Then the capercaillie. Here's the other one. The capercaillie could go just here or something, I think. What would be a cool pose? This is kind of nice, I'm not gonna lie. Let's put him like that. Yeah, that's cool. Are there any other spots I could put some foxes? I mean, I could put two piebalds here, I guess. I just don't really have any other places for them at the moment. Like that. Nice. Oh yeah, the multi-mounts exist. True. Is it possible to, I mean, it has to be that I could put a multi-mount here, right? Maybe I could make two multi-mounts with, red foxes in them. So I can have two in each of these taking space, so I wouldn't need to, waste too much space on these guys. I'm probably gonna leave it as it is for now and think about that, though, a bit later. I don't know. One thing I'm just so, like, pissed about is just because the pheasant grind is so ass, right? There's this freaking multi-mount where you can have a great one fox and a great one pheasant in the same multi-mount. And like, oh, that would be so cool, man. But since the pheasant grind is so ass, I don't know when I'm gonna be able to get that to be a reality. I don't think the multi-mount fits on those, yeah. It might be the fox and pheasant one that fits on these, actually. Probably. Is there much else to do for now? I don't think so. Well, guys, I think that's pretty much it for now. This was a pretty decent stream. We got a lot of nice trophies. We got a piebald. We got 2 diamonds. Pretty good stuff. I think the fox and pheasant ones also needed size bigger. Oh, I see. I see. Man, I really feel like that one should at least fit in this one, but I don't know. Regardless, I think I'm good for now. Definitely gonna be taking a bit of a break for a bit later, and I will probably do a few more runs today. And well, if something pops up, you guys will hear about that in a community post later. But you can look at the size of the platform and the mount. Oh, that's true, you can do that. Yeah. Pair of Predators, it's not this one. Flying Feast. So, it is medium. I don't know what a medium is. This is an S, so it's a small. Yeah, I think the small is oh, true. But what is XS then? Yeah, I think it is small. Open the platform and it will say. I see. This one is... This is a small platform, so this is a S. So that's a bit unfortunate. This is an XS. So what is a... Is this a medium then? This is an extra large. This is like an... This is a massive. Oh, I think this is a medium. Yeah, that's a medium. So you have to have this for the pheasant and the double fox, unfortunately. Alright. Makes sense. But I'm gonna be ending stream for now. Don't know if there's gonna be a stream tomorrow, but there will probably be a stream on the ASCII Rich release day. Potentially, depending on what I wanna do. And, very likely a video tomorrow as well, for the tar. So, not gonna be anything too crazy in terms of editing or anything, but trust me, a video that actually has a lot of editing and stuff, like a proper video, will be coming a bit later, but I don't know when exactly. It will happen though. But for now, I will say goodbyes, and I hope you guys will show up on the next stream as well. So, have a good one. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.